Hi, this is Nabeel and I will be making coffee cupcakes with coffee cream cheese topping on top of it. So let's get baking now. Okay, before I begin, I would like to introduce my ingredients to you. We will be using 1 cup milk. I'll be using all-purpose milk because it's creamy and nice. We'll be using flour, 2 cups. We'll be using 3/4 cups of cocoa powder. I'll be using this cocoa powder. We'll be using 2 eggs, 1.5 teaspoon baking soda, 1.5 teaspoon baking powder, coffee, a pinch of salt. Coffee will be using 1/2 teaspoon while we are baking. Cream cheese, marshmallows, wafers, 200 grams unsalted butter, Oreo biscuits, which are my favorite, dairy milk chocolates, is also my favorite, vanilla essence, 1/2 cup oil, 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence, 1/2 cup oil, 1 cup and 3/4 cup of sugar, and we'll be using these measuring cups. We'll be using this whisker, we'll be using this baking tray, this spatula, and we will be using these nozzles for the topping, for the icing. And last but not the least, since my coffee cupcakes have the theme of a surprise birthday party, so I'll be using these butter papers and these decorations also, just to add a little surprise birthday party touch on it. So let's begin. Well, I'll be doing the mixing and everything. I'll explain you how to go about everything, okay? But before we begin, I'll tell you that whenever we have to bake, it's always best to mix all the dry stuff first and then all the wet stuff on the side, and then in the end you have to together mix gradually the wet and the dry stuff. The more smoothly and gradually you do, the better for you, because then you get the best results. So let's begin. Alright, so before we begin, we first need to mix all the dry stuff. I measured 2 cups of maida using this measuring instrument. So I will pour 2 cups of maida inside. Now I will take 3/4 cup of cocoa powder. Now I'll be taking 1.5 teaspoon of baking soda. And I will be taking 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder. Now I'll be taking coffee, You can put 1 teaspoon or half teaspoon. I will be using half teaspoon of coffee. Okay, but you can put 1 teaspoon also if you want. Okay, then I'll be using just a pinch of salt. Just a pinch of salt. And last but not the least, I will be using powdered sugar, 1 cup, and then 3/4 cup. So first I'll put the 1 cup. And then I will be putting 3/4 cups. Now what I'll be doing is, I'll keep it on this side. I have to mix all of these dry ingredients using this whisker. Okay, so I will be mixing for about 2 minutes or a minute. Will be enough. You can use an electric mixer or whisker also. I'm using a manual one. You can use an electric one also. Now my dry stuff are ready, as you can see. Now we will get to the wet stuff. Alright, now time to begin to mix all the wet stuff. We'll be taking half cup of oil. We'll be taking 2 eggs. 2 eggs. Okay, and now we're gonna whisk it so that it's mixed. You can use an electric one also. I'm using a manual one. I'm gonna mix it. As you can see, I'm going about it. Okay, now in this I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Again, I'm going to mix it. If you can see, the color changes slightly. 1 cup of hot milk. And keep on whisking it. And not 1/2 cup of water. Hot boiling water. 1/2 cup of hot boiling water. 1 cup of hot milk. 1 teaspoon vanilla essence, 2 eggs, 1 cup of oil. We're going to blend it and mix it all. You can see I'm doing it. That's how we're going to go about it, and our wet stuff is going to be ready. Now what we'll do is we're going to gradually mix the dry stuff and the wet stuff. So for this we have to wait. We brought the wet stuff and the dry stuff. We're gradually going to start mixing and if you feel that it's too hard, you can add more milk in it to make it soft and smooth. Okay, now our mixture is ready. As you can see, this is how it's going to look like. We have crushed 3 to 4 packets of Oreos. We're going to add that in our mixture, and we are going to whisk it further so that it's a coffee Oreo kind of a cupcake. Coffee, chocolate and Oreo, everything blended together. The best combination, one of my favorites actually. As I told you, we'll be using this baking tray and these party based butter papers. We'll place them over here. Inside them we are going to pour in the mixture. Alright, now it's time to make the cream cheese frosting for the topping of our cupcakes while our cupcakes are being baked. So as you can see, this is unsalted butter, 200 grams. This is what I need. Half cup of cream cheese. This is what I need. 1 teaspoon vanilla essence. This is what I need. And 1.5 teaspoon of coffee. One. 1.5 teaspoon. In our jar only 1.5 is left. Pour the whole of it. Okay, and then 1.5 cups of sugar. I've already measured this, so I'll pour all of this. And now I will be whisking these such that they're all mixed. See, they're still being baked. Now what we'll do is we'll add these 4 dairy milk bars also inside this cream frosting so that we have some chocolatey touch in it, and then we're going to blend it all together so that it becomes fluffy and soft. And then we have to, once it's blended, we have to refrigerate it for like 20 minutes so that it's cool. And frosting should only be done on the cupcakes when they're cool, so that it's done properly. Okay, so remember, we have to refrigerate the frosting for 20 minutes before applying them on the cooled cupcakes. I think our cupcakes are ready because they seem to be really puffy. Can you see how beautiful they look? But before we see whether they're actually done or not, we have to take out a toothpick. Yes, a toothpick, and we have to insert it inside it to see if it has been cooked or not. If the toothpick comes out clean, like it has come out clean, it means they're all ready. So it means our cupcakes are done. As you can see, our 6 identical cupcakes are ready, and they are all outside to be cool. And you can see 6 of them are identical. They're ready, all set to be topped, but we'll let it cool for about 20 to 30 minutes. And till then, our topping will also be refrigerated. So let's wait. Oh my god, I'm actually in love with the outcome of my cupcakes. 6 of them, can you see? They are so identical. They're exactly the same. Now they're all set to be topped up with some icing, coffee icing, and I'll let them get cooled a bit, and then we'll begin with our toppings and decorate the surprise birthday party according to our theme. As you can see, our frosting is ready, and so our cupcakes. So we'll be using this spatula to give it a smooth frosting. Now we will be topping it with these chocolate chip cookies. Now we will be topping it with these Dairy Milk boxes, 2 boxes on each cupcake so that they look the same. Now we will be topping all of these with 2 marshmallows each. As you can see on top of it, I'll be using these. As you can see, all 6 are ready. Hi guys, this is Nabeel, and my 6 identical cupcakes are ready to be served. As you can see, all of them have the same topping and are totally identical. My theme was surprise birthday party. So whenever you have a surprise birthday party, you can bake these cupcakes and enjoy yourself. Take care. Hope you like the recipe. Happy baking this time.